question of African solution to African problems. The question that you raise, whose problems and whose solutions? We have M23 problem in DRC, Eastern Congo. SADC, inside community, send their troops to do what? To defend. What do? They withdraw with tails between their legs. So now, Tshisekedi is making a deal with Trump to get security in return for selling his mineral. In Ethiopia, in Somalia. That guy wants to use the control of his ports to the US in return for security. Are those African solutions to African problems? Where is AU in all this? What can AU do when AU itself is so dependent? Where is independent thought? It is so dependent. You know, we cannot raise our fingers on most important fundamental issues facing Africa today. We don't have a say on what is going on in the world. Okay? So what kind of African solution? Are we expecting our states and these present regimes to provide solutions to African problems? Really? I think we should overcome that. Okay? That period is past. We have to think differently. Okay? And we should place our hope in the people who matter. Okay? And that is where the intellectuals come in. This is where the intellectuals come in. It is we, the intellectuals, the committed intellectuals, who have to articulate the current problems. Okay? And what possibilities and potentialities are there for resolving our problem. And we should be able to make our voices heard as intellectuals. But we are also not playing that role. And that is the whole purpose of this Kampala Declaration and the Dar es Salaam annexed. What is our responsibility? Previously, in 1970, there's a strike of students in Ahmadu Bello. Students are beaten up by the state forces. Tanzania students issue a statement of solidarity. Students are killed in Lumumbashi. Tanzanians issue a statement. Okay. Kenyan young students are thrown out by Moi. They are given place in Tanzania. They stay with people here. Okay. Where is it now? It's not there. So the question is, we the African intellectuals, what is our responsibility? Why are we so afraid? Why don't you raise our voices at least? Articulate, write, raise your voices. And for that, we have to build an African community. So most other areas have the intellectual communities. One of the main purpose, God will remind me if I'm wrong, of CODESRIA was to build that African intellectual community, you know, where we can interact with each other. I think Mafede was leading this. In all writings of Mafede read everything that was produced by Africans. And in his writing, he hardly ever quoted anyone outside. He quoted Africans. Okay? We should be able to interact with each other. That's the meaning of African intellectual community. And that is another important purpose of the Kampala Declaration, to build an African intellectual community where we can collectively raise our voices. Mind you, as individuals, we are nothing. But as a collective, yes, we mean a lot. And you must raise our voices. That's the only point.
Thank you very much. I think implicit in